Okay, so this is my 2003 Chevy Silverado 1500 HD, and I started getting the check engine light, and turns out it was bad NOx sensors. So decided to break into it here and just see what's going on. And I've never really done any work on this engine. It's all pretty much um, stock. I've never been this far into it. I think maybe had had a valve cover gasket leak, and that have led to the gunkiness that you see here with just oil leaking down into this area. So the problem, just looking on YouTube and some of the other forums, the problem that happens is the rear knock sensor is the one that really gives everybody trouble to get that out. And I guess water or something gets down in there and it just corrodes and sticks, and it's a real bugger. And that turned out to be the case with this one as well. Front one came out fine, but the back one really did prove to be difficult. So couldn't get anything on it, and get anything on it to get it out of there. Thought of a couple different things to try, and just looking at the forums, and a lot of people talked about removing the valley cover, and some were saying that's really not possible, but I was able to get it loosened up. And what really happens is the back seal around that rear knock sensor is really what was hanging it up. Front one came out fine. You're just kind of looking down into the hole. That one came out fine. This one was really stuck on, so I had to pry on the valley cover. It's a little bit nerve-wracking there. I thought I was going to damage something, but it came out fine. Just kind of tore out around that hole. And again, this thing has 280 something thousand miles on it, so it's all gunky in here. So I'm going to have to clean that up. But anyway, that valley cover does come off, and then that will expose the two NOx sensors, the location of them, and you should be able then to get something on them to get them out. Okay, quick update. I wanted to see what I was dealing with here in a little more detail. So here is a good brand new NOx sensor. And so this top part where the socket goes over is just kind of a cheap piece of stamped metal, and you can kind of see around the edge that's just kind of crimped in. So any kind of force at all goes on there and that thing just starts spinning. So what I did is I took the one I was able to get out, and I just kind of wanted to open it up and see what I was dealing with. So I used a Dremel and just cut real neat around the outside edge of it, so I could just kind of free up this part. And there you can kind of see what it is. So that's that. Here's the clip end of it. It's a little ring. That's actually something from me cutting it, or if that's actually inside there. And then what's left is this piece, and this is actually fairly sturdy material. So I don't know, it's fairly thick, but it seems like it's mostly one piece. And this is what you have to get a hold of and be able to turn this out of the block. So I thought about a couple different things with it. Even something extreme is like trying to stick weld something on there in order to get a better grip. But in the end, I was able to remove the valley pan cover and then get a chain wrench, a vice grip wrench with the chain on it, and get this out. It wasn't too difficult once I could get at it and get a hold of it. Okay, so we're victorious here, and we're able to loosen up this back sensor. Just screwing it out here. So that's what we got. We got that junk in there. Let me show you the tools I used to get that. So I first tried this little baby pipe wrench, and there's just not enough room to get a good bite in there. I tried vice grips, regular vice grips, and mine just wouldn't bite it very well. So then I tried this set of pipe vice grips, and I was able to just kind of get that on there, snug down, really nice and tight, so it got good bite all the way around. And first, after I got it on, took a little fiddling to get this on there. But once I got it on, it came right out. Got a good bite on it and twisted that sucker out of there. So the next step here is clean up this mess and probably need some new gaskets for the valley cover and the knock sensor gaskets on the bottom of the valley cover. A whole bunch of other stuff probably that I broke along the way. So anyway, hope this was helpful to somebody. If so, please give it a thumbs up. Thanks.